àlàyé mi bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ kan kí ló ń lọ.
Alright, that was a good laugh. Alright, welcome back to BMS Podcast. It is your host, Odun Ayo. It has been a while. If you're new here, it's the BMS Podcast. It's called Bami Sora, which means talk to me. And what have I been up to? What's been going on? Well, I actually, from the last episode, Burner Boys episode, there was these comments on TikTok calling me names, calling me all types of names, talking about, oh, Olosho, or is it Burner Boy you're talking about, or is initially, yeah, me, because I have Chris in my head, my first thing was Lolosho, but I was like, let me calm down. I'm trying to be professional, I'm trying to be the bigger person. So I just left it. I just left it alone. And most of the people that I spoke to about it were like, oh, engagement is engagement. It's just really weird, like being on a platform and it's not just your friends that's actually commenting, it's just random people from that you've never met before. And for the first time, it's like 10,000 people saw my TikTok video. I'm like, hey, imagine 10,000 people looking at you. It just feels really weird. So yeah, I'm still taking it in. I feel like for a while I was hiding because I'm like, I don't want them to see me. But we're here. I'm back. And today, what I wanted to talk about was Annie Idibia. So she's back on the net, and she has removed Idibia, actually. So I should say Annie Macaulay, because she has removed Idibia from her name. As soon as she dropped the Idibia name, the Natasha babe that Two-Face is dating just picked it up. As soon as she dropped it, she just picked it up, and it's just crazy because I don't know how many people or how many women will have to go through the same situation with a cheating man. A man that's known to be a cheat, and just, I don't know whether she thinks that Two-Face is going to be different for her or something like that, but well, she's picked him up. And to be fair, I guess society is a lot more relaxed when it comes to men that cheat. They don't really pay attention to their acts compared to the other women. Anyway, so I noticed that happened, and I'm just glad that Annie's back, because they're talking about her leg getting amputated or something like that, and I was just thinking, on top, man, it's actually crazy, because it's like they say, oh, crying a Bentley or crying a Honda, they've added rehabilitation center. Oh, they've actually added rehabilitation center. She actually went to rehab because her partner cheated on her, and I mean, apparently she was using drugs as well, allegedly. I don't know, but a lot of people said that her actions on what's the name of that show on Young, Famous and African was consistent with someone that was using drugs. So my thing is that I think a lot of, especially Nigerians, society in general, they tend to downplay cheating, and they act like it's just he knows where some women will even say he knows where the home is, or as long as he's taking care of his family, as long as he's providing. And I feel like a cheating man is not for a lover girl. If you know that you're someone that wears your heart on your sleeve, you when you're in love with somebody, you're completely loyal to them, cheating should be a deal breaker for you. Because with me, yeah, I wouldn't cheat. I take loyalty very seriously. But if a guy should cheat on me, before anything else, I'll do my own back. God knows, I will do my own back, because it's even a thing of respect. Because when I'm with someone, or when I'm in a relationship, even guys that new guys are trying to talk to me, they get side hugs. I stay in the house, I don't try to be seen, I don't try to get anybody to know me. So I take that respect of my partner and loyalty very seriously, that there's no way that I would ever be in a situation where I'm cheating on somebody. When they say that if you're not going to eat something, don't smell it. If I know that there's attraction with somebody that I like, or somebody that I find attractive and I'm in a relationship, I will avoid you. So Because it's now from clap dance they start, or how do they say it? I would avoid you if I knew that I am actually attracted to you and I'm in a relationship. So in my opinion, I don't think there's ever a point where I would cheat. So I feel like cheating men are for those women that are not really monogamous. They try to like blend with society or try to create the whole family thing, but it's not in their nature to be monogamous, and they can close their eye because they have one guy or one small boy that's giving them is giving them back to back. Those are kind of people that should be with cheating women. So essentially, cheating men. So essentially, cheating women should be with cheating man, because if you're actually a lover girl, the way I see it, yeah, when you're in a relationship with somebody, like that's person you have a lot of routines with, you're sharing, you know, that's your emotional home, like your temple kind of, because it's like you have this bubble with this person, you have future plans together, you know, you do everything with this person, and it's almost akin to like a home invasion. And the worst part is worse than that, because this is the person that actually planned with them to get in your house. So it's like from the moment you find out that your partner is cheating on you, after you guys you've been happy, you're living life, everything seems fine, and you find out that your partner is cheating on you, your mental is fucked up. Like you start thinking about the past, your experiences with them, your memories, like is it all true? Like, so all the time he was chilling with me at the beach or whatever, he was texting another babe saying I love you, like it's the shock and the skewness of reality is almost like it's like you're going into psychosis, because now you don't even know what's true, you're questioning everything. And if she's done drugs, it makes sense, because it came out the other day, or like, I mean, the other year, and she was screaming about, oh, Two-Face went to, he went to another country. He said he was going to do a photo shoot, but he went to meet this babe. She was just chilling on a Wednesday evening or whatever, and now she's found out that her partner is cheating on her again. So now it's like everything you've told me before this is a lie. She's questioning everything. She's questioning his word. She's questioning her reality. That is psychosis, or it's close enough to psychosis. Is enough to land somebody in the mental hospital. Nothing makes sense to you anymore. It makes sense that she's feeling that way if she's put her all into one person. Like if you're actually not looking at anybody else, you're loyal to your partner, and they cheat on you, can drive somebody mad though. It can actually drive somebody mad. Because me, if I get cheated on, like God knows, before I even have a moment to think about it, I'm cheating back. Like before you jump out of the bed with the babe that you're cheating on me with, I've jumped into another guy's bed. Like it's very swift. And I don't feel like it's a thing where, oh, I'm thinking logically. I feel like just from the rush of like, oh my God, you just did this to me. And I think men don't realize how women try to hold it together for them. Like women get approached all the time, and it's when you're in a relationship that you now start seeing five boys approaching you, and it's like it's almost like the universe is testing your relationship. But most women, it's not even a thing of like being passive about loyalty. Is the discipline that it takes to actually be loyal to one person. So now you've been ignoring men, you've been trying to stay loyal to your partner, and the thing is, when you're not interested in men, that's when they chase you the most. So when they see that you're actually in a relationship with somebody, they're chasing you more. Meanwhile, you're trying to be loyal to your partner, and then after all this trying to be loyal to your partner, you now find out that he cheats on you. As you are getting up from the girl's bed, I'm jumping into another guy's bed. So let's say I'm in my healed era and I decide not to be vindictive. It's either I act like I'm single and I start dating other people while in the relationship. Like if we say I'm not going to break, because that's my thing. I'm not going to tell girls that, oh, as soon as he cheats on you, leave, because it takes a lot of strength. And me, the way I used to love people, I don't think there will be enough strength for me to leave as soon as I found out that a guy is cheating. So I feel like I'll probably, because I feel like it takes a long time for you to fall in love, and I will give myself time while I'm in the relationship to fall out of love. And it's either that, or it's one of two things. I'm checking who you're with now. I'm checking your phone because I don't trust you anymore. Once the trust is broken, like you're doing all of these things, try and figure out that this person is not cheating on you anymore. Like I will even inspect the sheets that you shit because I want to see that is the food that I cooked for you that you're eating. So I feel like if a guy should cheat on me, You just leave me alone. That's the best thing that'll be. It will hurt me because it's like you're cheating on me and you've left again. But it's just best for you to just leave because it's not going to be healthy for either of us. And I feel like the worst version of me, like if I get cheated on, is if I'm just calm. I don't say anything. I'm just quiet. Ha. Run, no. Run. Because the things that can happen, because of how deep my feelings are, that's how vindictive the depth of my... I can't poison you, I swear. And it's not even poison that you die, because I don't want to kill anybody. Maybe I'll poison you with like estrogen or something. I'll be putting small estrogen in your food, in your okra soup you'll be eating. Before you know it, your beards are thinning. You're growing breasts. Before you know it, your dick will stop working. You start talking to me in a high voice. If you actually like, that's the kind of thing that I could do. Like if you decide to cheat on me and you don't leave, and I tell you everything is cool, and you actually believe that everything is cool, come and eat my food. Come and eat my food. And you know the way this works is because men rarely go to the hospitals. They wouldn't even know. I'll just give you small estrogen. Before you know it, you're trying to transgender. At your own risk. So I just feel like I'm just one of those people that it's just better to not even try it. Like, let's not even go there. Because you're never going to catch me in a situation where I'm messing around with my partner unless he messed around first. So I just feel like, yeah, it's not even one of those things where, like, even with Annie, you could tell in Young, Famous and African, especially from the first season, she was always guarded. Like, that woman, I'm sure for the whole time she was married to Two-Face, she never had a moment's rest, because it's like, who is he with? Where is he going? Who is he talking to? She's trying to like inspect everything that he's doing, and that's no way to live. And it's like, if you're spending all your time trying to figure out what this man is doing, you don't have time for yourself. You don't have time for your own health. You don't have time for your own career. And I really do hope at this point, now that she's left this man, that she'd actually be able to do something for herself, because being with somebody that's cheating on you takes up so much of your mental energy. Like, it takes up so much of your focus. So I feel like it's just best when you find out that somebody's cheating on you, even if, like, I don't care, the money's not going to change anything. I don't care how rich a man is. Like, it's not going to change anything, because you're not going to be at peace. Whatever it is that you could have achieved on your own, it's not going to happen with a cheating partner, because your mind is just, if you don't have peace, how can you have progress? So I think the best thing to do is actually to leave somebody that cheats on you. There's no, that's even like the light sentence is the mental distortion, because you can eventually get mental clarity. But then you have people that have been infected, things like HIV, because of a cheating partner, when you could have just left. Like, people, wives will get infected. Sometimes they'll pass it on to the children. Obviously technology now, but still, like, a disease like HIV is not something that you want to be dealing with. So I feel like, regardless of the situation, yes, they say, okay, things can get better or whatever, but I just feel like it's just for your own sanity. If you love hard, just leave whoever's cheating on you, or join them. If you cannot beat them, join them. You used to find your own small boyfriend that was going to be telling you that you're beautiful. It's not that hard. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the whole Senator Natasha situation. So she accused somebody that she was working with of sexual harassment, and in a sane society, you would expect some sort of investigation. You would expect them to at least get to the bottom of the situation, but I did not have high expectations, because it's Nigeria. Like, come on, corruption is everywhere. Like, the situation is literally like really, really bad. But I think what shocked me the most was the reaction from Nigerian women, especially the older generation of Nigerian women. I remember my aunt telling me when she was in secondary school that she left secondary school in Nigeria because her teacher was trying to sleep with her. A couple years back, there was also a whole hashtag about sex for grades, where girls in university, we're talking about lecturers not passing them unless they sleep with them, right? So now all of these have come out. Also, what's it called? Princess. At some point, she was basically saying that the whole situation about, I can't remember what his name is now, where he was sleeping with or he was trying to sexually harass a young girl, right? So at every point, a lot of Nigerian women have experienced some level of sexual harassment or sexual assault. Why is it far-fetched that there is some sort of workplace sexual harassment going on? Like, I've heard from a lot of my friends personally that men have tried to sleep with them, especially the ones that try to do sales or whatever. It's like, oh, if you don't sleep with me, I wouldn't buy stuff for you. If you don't sleep with me, I wouldn't do this for you. So why are they acting like it's not a thing that men do? Me personally, I remember being in college, and I was in technology. I was studying computer science in college. I had a Nigerian teacher. He would always make comments about my body. He would always say stuff about my my ass, and I just used to ignore it because at the end of the day, he's my teacher, right? And I was also the only girl in my class, so naturally I felt uncomfortable. Since then, the 5 years of me being out of uni, I have never accepted a job that's not remote. Like, I've literally been working from home because I work in a male-dominated field and I don't even feel comfortable, or I'll just rather just not go to work or just not go to an office where things like that can happen. And even with me being in the office, I've still gotten advances from guys in my office or that I have worked with. So it's not crazy to think that could have happened. And I know that a lot of Nigerian women have a high tolerance for sexual harassment from men because it happens in places like the markets and stuff like that. But the way they were coming up with excuses for why this man didn't do it. Hello, he's a man. They're like, oh, she's not even that fine anyway. Okay. And men, they knock dead body. Then they knock goats. In India, was it India that men, I think they got arrested for raping a goat. They don't hire men in some morgues because they actually sleep with dead bodies. They sleep with children, with babies. So what's it about, oh, she's too ugly? Has that ever stopped a man from sexually harassing somebody? It has not. And they're like, oh, he actually has children, or he has a wife and a family. He would never do anything with Senator Natasha. When has family ever stopped African men from cheating? Even men in general, let's even leave African men alone. When has having a family stopped men from cheating? A man that wouldn't cheat is about his personal discipline. And unless you know him personally, you cannot attest to that. And I feel like just understanding that it's a culture in Nigeria where men tend to, take advantage of their power to get access to women, whether it's in for grades, for jobs. There's a lot of roadblocks for women when it comes to men that want them or they're interested in them. And I feel like she was talking about, she was thinking, should I be silent? Nigeria actually rewards silence in women that are being sexually harassed. And I just feel like it's so unfair. The fact that she's come up, somebody so powerful is come up and say that this man is harassing her, and people are actually going against her, rallying against her, especially when they've retaliated by trying to fire her, trying to stifle her. And then women are now going to support the men. No kind of investigation has been done to prove whether it's true or not. And these women are actually coming to defend the men. I actually do not understand these women. These are people's mothers. So if they're seeing how she's being treated, like young girls that get harassed, do you think that it would give them the confidence to come and speak out or not? This is a woman that actually has some level of power compared to a little girl that's been sexually harassed. How do you think they'll take it? And it's not even a thing where, I guess to a certain degree, I'm not as, what's the word? I'm not as shocked, because even when I was in secondary school, anytime something would happen with the boy and the girl always takes the heat. Even if it was consensual or not, the women are always, society, especially the Nigerian society, is just a lot of protection. They just protect men a lot. So I just feel like I don't know how we're going to get through this point. Maybe the old ones will die off and would birth a new generation that actually takes women's complaints seriously, and they actually protect women more. Because how can you say protect women or black women or Nigerian women if you don't even like listen to them when they come out? And then not only that, anybody that's been sexually harassed in the workplace, now they have to start fearing retaliation. I just feel like I don't know. That's like, these are actually people's mothers coming out to talk about, oh, Senator Natasha is this, Senator Natasha is that. Even her work colleagues, they couldn't even speak up for her. I just feel like that's really crazy. I just wanted to say something about that, because as much as it touches home for me, it still had to be said. Like, I have more faith in our generation, and I feel like that's probably what would have to wait for some level of change to actually occur. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it on that. And till next time, it is Oduayo, your host, and you're on Bambisora. See you later. Bye.